260, that's 280, baby. Yeah, 280. 12-inch log.
Hey, I just wanted to go over something real quick. This implement here is what was referred to as Mr. Spongy during the Grip Nationals medley event. And what you can see is it's a fat bastard pinch block connected to a purple jump stretch band and a 50-pound Globe York dumbbell. Now, this was labeled as an impossible lift, and it's really not. And the truth of the matter is, I threw this together in about 5 minutes one day. I think it was the Wednesday or Thursday before the contest, because I wanted to have some creative medley items. And the thing that took me the longest to do is to feed the jump stretch bands through the clip. A lot of people were asking me how I was able to lift it, and I don't know if there's any secret to it. I'll just come over here. You know, somebody said that I had my hand wet and it worked better. I mean, I had my hand chalked up, my hand wasn't wet. Somebody else said I was hooking it. I did not have my fingers down there. I do not need to do it that way. I mean, I didn't think it would be that hard. Like I said, I threw it together and lifted it on the first try. I just make sure it's worked into my grip. You can see I'm not hooking. I just clamp real hard and lift. Now I've done this about probably 3 or 4 times already with Marianne. I'll go ahead and do it left. You can see I'm not hooking. And that's all there is to it. Do it right-handed again. I mean, it is hard. You do have to work against the rubber band. But I mean, it might just be because I'm used to this kind of training. I do this kind of stuff all the time. If you've seen any of the ebooks that we put out, we have a lot of exercises where we use jump stretch bands. I think it's kind of an X factor to make things more dynamic. Smitty talks about that stuff in his Chaos Manual. And I mean, if you check out the Chaos Manual, that's the way that we've been training for about 10 years. 10 or so years, put all down on paper. So you should check that out. But we use jump stretch bands all the time. I really didn't think this was going to be that tough of a lift, and I definitely didn't want to make it something that nobody could pick up. I mean, I picked it up so easily the first time that I had no doubts that other people would be able to do it. So that's Mr. Spongy. The other thing that I had in the contest was an Anvil with a towel. So here's the Anvil that we used right here. This is a 55-pound Anvil, and I mean, it is beyond easy to pick up by the horn. You can pick this up and hold it all day long. I wanted to have some challenging items, and I actually couldn't lift this in the medley. But all I did for this one was I just took a towel one day, placed it over top, and picked it right up. Just like that. You can see I'm on the towel. Now, during the course of the grip contest, I was using this towel to dust off the plates on the two-hand pinch. I was taking it and whacking it on the two-hand pinch just like this, getting all the excess dust off, because I find whipping it with a towel or a shirt or something like that will get the excess chalk dust off. So the towel ended up accumulating quite a bit of chalk in there, and I didn't try to shake it out during the medley, so I didn't know. And I ended up trying to grab it and couldn't do it. But you can see here, it's easy to lift for me. So again, I wanted to make it challenging, but I didn't want to turn it into something that seemed impossible. Unfortunately, that's what ended up happening. So my bad, you know, just trying new stuff and trying to experiment. And I mean, the moral of the thing, I guess, is get as strong as you can. Use jump stretch bands to make your items as tough as possible. It's harder to pinch things with towels on them. I mean, that was something that Theo told me years ago for V-bar training. And I think David Horn told me the same thing for two-hand pinch training using towels. So hope that's a good explanation and dispel any of the rumors about these items being impossible to lift.